And good evening, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Undercover ET UK. I hope you enjoyed the last few episodes. They've been absolutely epic in terms of evidence. And thank you so much for all the views, support, and pretty much all the interest that you guys have shown. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Today we've got several videos. A really good one out of Australia. And we've got one out of Scotland, UK as well. So, yeah, let's get straight into it, folks. But first of all, I want to start off with Tim Burchett, Congressman. He talks on News Nation about Trump and the potential for UFO disclosure. And that's really what we're going to start with, folks. Thank you so much for all the subscribers, all the support, all the comments. Keep them coming in. Keep the evidence coming in. And make sure you just hit that subscribe button. It costs absolutely nothing. And it's free disclosure information. Free information. Really good evidence coming in from the people. What more could you ask for, folks? Rep. Tim Burchett joins News Nation. Let's get into it, folks.
Republican Congressman Tim Burchett of Tennessee, he introduced the UAP Transparency Act. You will be at this hearing. I appreciate you taking the time tonight.
Thank you, ma'am.
I want to start with what you expect to hear this Wednesday. Do you think that Americans will learn new information about UAPs, or are you expecting massive revelations on Wednesday?
I think we're going to learn some things. It's peeling back the layers of an onion. The one thing I think that will happen eventually is President Trump will move towards total disclosure. And that's what's going to happen, because it's just going to be some person's word against another. And, you know, we have these government bureaucrats who keep saying that they don't exist, or as you quoted the one just then, saying that we misinterpret. Well, they're misinterpreting then, because their own people are saying we don't know what the heck these things are. And the best pilots in the world that are our pilots are telling us these things are flying in close proximity to their aircraft. I had one tell me this thing flew 14 feet away from my canopy, and he held up his hand like that as to mimic where it was. So, and then we have these bureaucrats arrogantly tell us that we don't know what we're talking about, and then when we ask them about specific instances like the one you're showing right there, they look down at their papers and say, we have no information on that. So it's a completely compartmentalized, arrogant bunch, and I'm hoping President Trump fires a lot of people and put some people in there that trust the American public with the truth.
Yeah, you are hoping he fires some people. I appreciate you mentioning that. I do want to ask, you know, President-elect Trump has said in the past that he knows things about UFOs. What are you expecting? What will you be watching from him? Are you expecting full transparency under his new presidency?
I hope so. That's the signals I've been given. And in my conversations with the president-elect, I'm convinced that that's what he wants and that he trusts the American public. You know, it's just like the Kennedy files. They tried to set up Schumer tried to set up this thing, and everybody embraced it, and they trashed me because I said it's not going to work because it mimics the Kennedy files, which happened before I was born. I'm 60 years old, and yet we still don't know what happened there. Those files are still closed, and the people associated with it are dead. So we've got a lot of things to get to. I don't know that this will prove too much, other than that there's more out there and that we're not telling the truth. The admiral that will testify, he has some very compelling evidence that he wants to talk about. And there's no reason in the world for a man like that to lie, because if he, all he's going to do is be ridiculed in the public and by his former peers. So this is completely,
Yeah. I mean, they face ridicule. And to your point, it is, these whistleblowers are at risk. They receive threats for coming forward. I do want to ask you, Congressman, I know you introduced the UAP Transparency Act. You've been championing this for some time. We find ourselves in this moment. Many perceive political upheaval in our country. We are facing foreign wars that need to be solved. People still feeling the pinch of the economy and inflation at home, the border. Why does this in particular matter to you so much?
Well, it's in the purview of the committee. We don't deal with a lot of those other things in oversight. We oversee government and cover-ups. And why in the world would we not want to know what we're spending tens of millions of dollars on? The federal government tells us they don't exist in one breath, but then they won't release files. And when they do, they're redacted heavily because they think we're ignorant and they're arrogant. It says everything to do with Washington. It's power, influence, overconfidence, and arrogance, and money, of course, is all wrapped up into this. And if we had an hour, I could probably just scratch the surface. But I'm hoping we'll get to the bottom of this. Chairman Mace is going to be an excellent chairwoman, and she will. I believe she will not put up with any garbage, and I'm looking forward to the committee.
That's awesome. So, yeah, I mean, who knows, folks? Who knows? Who really knows whether Trump's going to drop the barrel on that one? A lot of people were like, he's not ready and he doesn't know. Look, Trump probably knew something before he was president. He's a high-profile guy. He's a billionaire before he even went for the presidency. People like that know people in high places, and people talk. People go out, have dinner, go to events, and they talk. That's just what happens. You go to the pub, it's the same thing. For those in America that don't know what a pub is, it's a bar. Okay. So yeah, I mean, look, I'm up in the air with it. It kind of ties in with 2026, 2027. If Trump discloses, it ties in perfectly with when they said it was going to happen. A lot of coincidences leading up to this moment, but either way, I think it's going to happen. The things in the sky are real. We know that. I mean, all the videos. I've got 85 myself, but there's many people out there that do exactly the same thing. So let's get straight into the evidence, folks. So I think this is really important. The accidental captures I love, and we're back with Big Papa Paul's radio controlled adventures. This channel is awesome, folks. This is what his homepage looks like. If you're into radio control cars and stuff, come and visit this channel. Paul lives up in Scotland, and he does control cars, planes, aeroplanes, helicopters, the lot. And you can ask him questions if you've got any queries, if you're taking up the hobby, if you're about to buy something and you want to see how it flies first. Get on this channel. Honestly, it's really, really cool, and I keep finding UAP on the channel. Check this out. So it's just one of his short videos, and look, you can see the helicopter's just taken off here from a garden. Up here, folks, just then. It's super quick. I'm just going to slow it down and see if I can get anything on that. I mean, it's super quick, and there's not much of it. I can't, but I'm pretty confident that's just got tagged in your back garden, mate, if that's your back garden. Yeah? It's pretty, I mean, it's letting off the plasmid. Look. It's amazing, actually. It's quite amazing that it's captured that. Oh, where? That's pretty cool, man. You got to admit. And like you say, it's the channel's not meant for this, folks. It's not meant for this, but when you're flying stuff in the sky, it's going to happen, isn't it? Check that out. That's awesome, man. Where are we up to with you? 14, Paul. Damn. Right, let's see what we get, folks. Ooh. Look at that. Signs of propulsion. That looks like it's his own entity right there. It looks like another one underneath it. Super fast, man. Super fast. That's awesome, that is. I knew it'd be a good picture. I know it's not like anything really, really clear, but I love it. It's a bit different, and in my opinion, it's 100% a UAP. It's got to be. It's just too fast. It's way too fast. And bugs. I mean, that's a funny looking bug if ever I seen one, folks. Look. Ah, bugger. Get off. Oh. Didn't think I'd be taking many snippets of this one, because it's only for a short moment and really fast, but you see how that resembles a bug, but it's got a pointed nose for a start. I mean, it just doesn't look right. It looks like a flying rat. It does, doesn't it? I'm going to enhance that. I'm going to enhance that. That looks crazy. That's just insane, man. What? What the It's got to be plasma. It can't be. These are eyes. That's mental. Look at that. Look at, what does that look like? Friggin' cloud. That's madness, man. What is going on? That is madness. Absolute madness. Anyway, yeah, proper good capture. Unintended. I love these. Awesome. Yeah, get onto Papa Paul's page. Absolutely. Awesome. Right, we're back at UFO Busters, that UFO show Australia. And he's done it again. He's done it again. Let's listen to it, folks.
Look at the concrete.
Alright. I will analyse it afterwards.
Look at that.
I mean, looking at that thing, you'd think, oh, it's a balloon or something, you know. But there's UAP all over the place, folks. And if you're still convinced they're flies, check this out. So fast. Look, crisscrossing again. Some really fast movement there. And again, what happens now, you just can't say it's flying.
Freaky sheep, man. Look at that.
And by the way, folks, and I'm going to say this right now, last couple of videos I've posted, I've put up in you know, the highest I can, well, the 1080p rather than the 4K, because I can't do 4K, it's just too much memory, but 1080p, right, and it's come out glitchy. So the little lines that you're seeing in the screen, well, I'm seeing barely anything in this screen right now, but if I upload this later on and it's really glitchy, I'm gonna say in the comments, because that really affects what you're seeing. So, you know, it's like, for me, it's blatantly obvious, and for some people, they might be on a certain telly or something, or playing it at a certain quality, and they're like, why is it? And honestly, like, the more I enhance this quality, the worse these lines get. There's so much going on, folks. You've just captured so much there, bud. We're going to get into it again. That's insane. And look, click right from the start. Boom. UAP. Look at that. It's so fast. And what's that comes before it? I know it looks like a bug, folks, but you know it's not, right? For anyone who's been following the channel, look at that. The wingspan on that's huge. And it's just too quick. And we get the click. Click. There's something else, man. There's something else. It's even faster. Whoa, no, it's not. It's just the way it comes in. It changes. I think. Let me just... I need to slow this to... Oh God, we're only just starting the video, man. Look at that, man. That's clearly a saucer. So it doesn't really change. It just looks different in each moment. If that makes any sense. This is the craziest topic. If anyone's watching this for the first time, welcome to the Wild Wild West. That's... Robert, you said that to me once, man, and every week I've been like, this is wild, this is wild, this is wild. Right, what's going on? UFO busters. UFOB 5. Man, that is such a cool shot. This video could take much longer than I expected, but doesn't it always, folks? Doesn't it always? Look at that. God, I'd love to turn you round and see the head on you. That's mad. That is madness. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Well, that's just shaded there. Oh, okay, it's picked that up. It is picked up exactly what it is. That's mental. Well, exactly what it's seeing anyway. Look. What insect do you know is shaped like that? Look, it's half a bug. With something coming out the end there. Like the end of a tic tac. What the fuck? I don't even want to enhance it again in case there's a face on the end of that son of a bitch. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Come on, we've got loads to get through. We're at the start of the video, folks. Come on. Let's be sensible. It looks like a saucer from there, but damn, that just looks like a mechanical bug. Look. What's happened there? Got a big white thing hanging out of it now, like a big plasma jet or potentially something else. We're not getting anywhere anytime soon. I mean, what do you reckon, guys? What are we looking at here? Whoa! Hello. Is that a saucer carrying a saucer? What the smeg is going on here? Well, you know what? That is a thing of beauty. Whatever it is, it looks beautiful. Looks like we got a. Whoa! I know what we're looking at right now. I know what we're looking at. Right, folks. So this is our Recon Dragon UAP. I think Robert and anyone else that studies these things will agree with me. Looks very UAP-y. And you've got the plasma jet, which is what we see in so many videos, just coming off of it. But this thing's the saucer that produces this motherfucker. I'm telling you. Look. Does that mean, potentially, that we've got an invisible UFO attached to one of these dragons? Because it only appears for a brief moment. Look, it's got a fucking antenna or something coming off of it. What's the smeg's that all about? And what's that? What in the hell are we looking at? Right, so I mean it is what it is. You know, but you know what I'm doing with this bad boy, don't you? Mate, I don't know what the hell you got going over there. You must be cooking up something nice for these folks to be paying you visits as often as that. So keep filming, honestly, and just stick up the raw footage, man. I love raw footage. Just stick it up, don't do nothing with it. Oh, I love it. Right. yeah, if you keep doing that, I'll keep coming back, mate. Put it that way. That's amazing. And this sort of stuff you got to dig for. We're only 3 seconds in, I think. Not even. Oh, mate, what is going on? Maybe it's all plasma, you know, and this thing is just flying through. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a keeper. We've got to keep it, folks. Absolute stonker. I say it's a stonker like I know it's exactly what. I don't know exactly what it is. Like I don't know exactly what the hell it's doing, what it is. I just don't, you know. That's how quick it can turn into looking like some kind of bug. Look, son of a bitch. Look at it. And then look, no plasma. Hello, no plasma. How are we doing? These are almost some of the best shots. Whoa, there's some detail there. Look at that. Mate, what are you doing to me? UFO Buster. Folks, if you haven't already, after this, get over to UFO Busters, that UFO show Australia. I'll include the link in, and subscribe to the channel. I can see a few of you have since I last did this. Yeah. Told you never know when you're going to find gold off this guy. You know, albeit there's not a lot of context to his videos, right? But if you know what you're looking for, do the research yourself. You know, credit where credit due. Cameras going in the sky, capturing real stuff. Brilliant. Credit where credit is due, my man. And what we got here now is a flipping. Well, that's harsh. I mean, we've got this shape here, which I could see anyway. But it looked like a round hole there. Do you think going all in was too much? I went all in and got excited. That doesn't happen, folks, honestly. So let's take it out a bit. Because I know it looks like I didn't move it much, but sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. Right. Come on. Give us something else. It's that same pointed edge that we saw on the first one. I never seen a bug look like that. Anyone ever seen a bug look like that? Look like a friggin' tin opener. Well, I had more to show you after this as well, but I'm gonna leave that for the next video. Look at that, it looks like a bloody Stanley blade. What can I say? It just looks mental. Whatever it is, it looks mental. That's not your classic look. That's not your classic UFO capture. That it's still spewing out. Look. Anyway, we've got to continue. I could be there for an hour. I feel like I need to play all this in slow-mo, folks. This is going to take ages, but if I don't, I'm going to regret it. It's too much. There's a bit of bush there. Well, the only problem with filming near a bush is there's every chance you're going to get flies zooming in and out of it. But you know, this is quite windy, and you'd imagine all the flies would be going with the wind. Look at that. What was that? Click. No, you got a really good click then. Oh, the son of a gun. That doesn't resemble anything other than the UAP to me. Oh, look, another one following it. Or is that our butterflies again? Don't tell me that's our butterflies again. I don't think it is. The click's pretty... I mean, that's slowed down. Yeah, I mean, what am I even saying? This is slowed down to the max, folks. And that thing still zips across quite fast, you know. So, absolutely, that is no butterfly. It'd be different if it was moving that way and the camera suddenly went like that. But look, again, more following. What's this? Okay. Yeah, we've seen that in Wales. Yeah, that's quite a cool shot. But we have seen these in Wales, folks, and all over the place. East Texas, just all over the place. They're everywhere. They are everywhere, folks. And that deserves a little bit of cleaning up, doesn't it? Hand cream, anyone? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's what we're seeing, folks. That's what we're seeing go through the skies. And it just looks like a bloody bathroom ornament or something, doesn't it? Looks like just bog rolls sideways on. I don't know. I mean, it's totally different to what we're capturing. I'd say that it looks like these things have just got things around it. You know, that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like we've got things. You know, if I enhance that, it's going to look like a fucking posh coffee cup or something. I don't know what to tell you. That's what we got. And this object here is the one still in question, and I can tell you now, if I zoom into that, it's just going to look like a white blob. It's pure white, isn't it? It just looks too bright. Wow, it's back again, look. Mate, what have you got going on over there? You're just having a barbecue, and they're like, let's check this one out. It smells good. What's going on? And those, I'll be. This is from my observation, okay? Because I don't like just showing stuff and not giving any kind of details to what it could be. Based on the evidence that I've seen across different countries, those white things and the sources are the ones in charge. They pretty much determine what the other objects are doing. So the fast movers, the dragons. Look at that. Just look at that. I'm going to get that son of a gun. So yeah. In my opinion, them white objects are important. You know, I've seen them doing some crazy stuff, and they're not behaving in the same way the dragons are. In terms of they seem to have their own sort of, they use their own initiative, and the dragons are just zooming past them, staying in close proximity, reconning any vehicles. You know, the dragons do have a mind of their own, but I feel like they've got a command built into them or something. It's crazy. That's just my observation, and it's going on very little other than visual. So that's where I'm at, folks. That's where I'm at. Beautiful. It's that big. It's that big, folks. The rest is plasma. Or some kind of... Could even... Like, some of this could even be part of it. You know, could just... You know, like... What's that one out of Deep Space Nine? The Shapeshifter. Could be like that. Odo? Odo. Yeah, not saying it looks like Odo, it don't, but... Could morph the same way, and... I don't know. It's... crazy. I mean, that's seriously fast. Even in the slowest... Look. It's just crazy fast, folks. You just can't match that. We can't match it. That would have been too fuzzy. Very close to the screen, don't know what it was. Right, what else we got?
Whoa.
Sorry man, you're going to sound like a robot. Apologies, but we need to hear the clicks. And that doesn't mean that I don't want you to talk in future videos, bud. It's important that you see what you say, what you're seeing, you react to it, all that stuff. We've got another crisscross here. One just shot up and then this one comes past. Again, we see this time and time again. It's like their typical recon maneuvers, you know, just like, it's like... That's insane, isn't it, folks? It's insane. It's just insane. We've seen it before, but I mean, that's a nice close capture, that one, isn't it? No, I won't stop on everything that we've seen before, but there are moments, and it's just too bloody fast. Again, like, could you send me this file, just raw? Send it to me via email, not the channel link, the file, because I can pull it apart. Anyway, we ain't gonna spend. We'll just keep going until we see something really, really different. Okay, because it's going to be a long video. This one. It's turned from what I thought would be a 25-minute video to click, click. Is that orb again? Remember, we're slowed down, folks, so it's like 4 seconds to 1 second here. 3-4 seconds to 1 second, so when you hear a click, that was definitely orb action. We see we've seen, there you go, we've seen the clicks so many times in Texas as well, East Texas, Palestine Lake, and then we've even had a light craft just across the camera.
Pretty shit, man.
Oi. Cool.
Pretty shit.
Again, folks, just take into account the speed these things are going at. With a camera this slow, it's just insane, incredibly insane. These things just, I mean, did anyone just see those two objects there? I mean, this is slowed down. Did anyone even see those? Look, boom, at the top here, and another one's already gone past. Look, it's here. Insane speeds, just insane. And again, they're always in pairs. They love to crisscross. And it doesn't really matter what this... Whoa. Sorry, guys. I feel like there's a portal up there. I do, and I'm going to just quickly investigate it, and it just means I can speed it up a little bit. Let's go down, speed up a little bit. And I can't enhance the... Okay, maybe I can't investigate. This is why I need the file. Yeah, man, there's a flash here. Yes, so this flash here, buddy, that flash of light you saw, it's really, really... It's not much. It looks like it's going around this way. There'll probably be other parts of it flashing somewhere, whichever way the poop. Generally, it's a circle. Oh, it's still flashing here. So maybe it's just you're sort of this way on. You're looking at the ring from a frontal perspective rather than a side perspective. It's the best way I can describe it. There's a portal up there. Fairly confident, and your camera may struggle to pick it up as well. And I would also suggest if you've got like a Samsung S22 or just your mobile phone camera, that'll probably do you some justice, because this one picks up the objects well, but it always leaves a little extra residue around the object because of the camera and what it is. Super good camera. Gavin just bought a new camera, and it's awesome quality. But seeing these things for me on this TV, it's a little bit of a struggle actually. And I was talking to him this morning, and he was like, "Well, my screenshots aren't lying, Rob." And I was like, "No, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I think they fuck with our technology enough. They know that if I show you something, half of you will be on certain TVs, and you won't see it, or the video will come out at a certain quality, and you just won't see it. Look at that son of a bitch." Super quick, look, right up by your aerial, look. In fact, that's pretty good because you can just see what it is. You can see the light bouncing off from the top and everything. That's pretty good. You can just see what it is. Because sometimes I come across something and we get the inside of it. We get a brief glimmer, not a brief glimmer, we get an absolute glimmer of it, what's inside, and the picture's there forever, you know, like it's not going anywhere. But sometimes it's just amazing. Look at that, what the hell, it's just like a brick. It's like a again, we've got this thing underneath it, we've got like a saucer here attached again. Keep seeing this, and look, this definitely looks like something curved, attached. Another little one right here, folks. And this is what's crazy, right? And when I get to this interview in December, by the way, there's some evidence on there that's really compelling and tells us that these things can shrink down to the tiniest, minutest, littlest, tiny little sources. And they can, you know, the dragons just seem to be associated with them. Sometimes they're attached. It's insane. It's just insane, folks. What the hell's going on? I feel like I'm just finding out something new here. But we're just seeing it all too often. And I know the plasma's there, right? But there is something coming off of this. And this reminds me of one of the videos I've just done, where you zoom in and you see like something in the middle. And that picture came out of Surrey. Alex, you know what I'm talking about. Click.
What's going on?
I think that was a click. Could be that the camera, if it's one that expands out, it could have just come back in. Oh, that was a click for sure. Again, he's moved the lens when that happened. Is that, are you pressing a button there? Is that what's caused that click? Let me know if your button clicks. Right. 50-50 on that one, folks. I'm pretty sure. That's pretty quick. What just happened down there? That's glimmered fast. Right down the bottom here. 5 o'clock, let's see. It's super fast, whatever it is. Just comes into the frame. Could have been anything. Could have been anything, but you know what? Guaranteed they're watching you, buddy. Guaranteed. guaranteed they're watching you filming, they're taking interest. Look at that one. Whoa, that was quick. Whoa, what's going on here? Hold your horses. 2 objects going into one again, or is it just 2 objects flying side by side? One being carried maybe. There you go, Alex. Again, we've got that white hue coming off the object. We're seeing it time and time again. Is that a saucer? Is that a saucer? With the dragon following? Who knows, folks? Does look metallic. Looks like our half bug again, doesn't it? Look. Looks like it's pointing right at you this time, mate. That's mad. Yeah. Pretty much what we're seeing. Anyone seen anything like this before? It's the oddest thing I've ever seen. Out of all the UAPs, this thing is really odd. I'm not sure whether we're capturing it in the moment where it's just shifted. I mean, now it just looks like a, you know. I mean, that looks more like a saucer now, but these things, man, I tell you. Now it's more looking like our pencil dick thing that we had, right? You know, like if a bug goes past, it looks like a bug generally. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about with the hole. Like, look, this is why I say these things shoot out the orbs. That's just mad, isn't it? This is why I think they might be able to morph. You see, look. I mean, look at the shape of this thing. It's fucking. What is it? You know? And what the hell is that? Like and subscribe. That's all I can say, folks. That's all I can say. I'm going to save that one down. That's all we've got time for. UFO B15AI. That's just madness, man. What the fuck is that? Is that all we're done? Are we done? And then there was another one. Okay, we're not done. We're not done. That really does look like a little planet, man. Dragon. Changing shapes. Come on. Hockey puck. Classic hockey puck, that. Bugger it. And you see what I mean by these lines? This is why I'm saying, like, possibly change your camera, because these lines are coming up, and now I've come, you know, to smaller screen. They're not showing as much. That just looks like something I took out of Belfast. MB, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can get the same image, basically the same image that we got out of Belfast, because that just looks exactly like that, right? It's come out looking different, but look at that. And it looks like there's a line here, which means it could be triangular, could be squared. To the naked eye, looking at a photo, it's just a hockey puck. This looks like plasma. See how it's gone round the whole bloody thing. That's mad. That's mad. Can I get any more detail from inside there? Can we see people? Maybe. Looks like a slice of something, doesn't it? Yeah. Wonder what they're doing in there. What's inside? Ah, it looks like a slice of something, doesn't it? What's this thing that comes up now? Let's have it. What? Oh, it's incredibly fast. Hello. Hockey puck. With attachment per order. Look at that, man. You just can't go wrong with that, man. Bug my ass. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts are on Tim Burchett and Donald Trump. Do you think Donald Trump is going to release the files and tell the truth, or do you think he's just going to be a complete twat and for some reason keep it all secret still? Which he can't really, can he? Because look what we're getting. Look what we're getting. Hockey puck, UAP, plasma jet. Looks like something's attached again, and it's got a tube to fire out of. This thing, God knows. We've seen this everywhere. Do you know what? I'm enhancing the bastard again. We've seen this everywhere, folks. What is it? What a strange son of a... You know what I mean? Strange as hell. For me, it's just bizarre. Is that it? Are we there? There ain't much better. Not going to get much better than that. Click right at the end just to go see ya. UFO Busters, folks. Check out his channel, subscribe, do the thing, all that business. Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate your time. I can tell you now, tomorrow I've got more to come out of Surrey, more to come out of Norfolk, more to come out of Australia, likely. Who knows what else I'm going to show, folks. Who knows what else is going to be sent over to me tonight. Take care of yourselves. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. All the best.